You know, guys, it's so great. You know, school's over. Well, not over, but it's like I don't got school today. I'm home early too. And you know,
Holy crap!
hold on, what the frick? Yeah?
Yo, bro, it's me, Miss
Miss
Vandenberg.
Vandenberg, why the frick do you have my Yo, it's me, Miss Vandenberg, bro. You gotta do your project. Got one day, bud. You better do it. Something about carbon, man. You gotta figure that out, bro. It's me, Miss Vandenberg. No, bro, it can't even be that hard. Let's see what I got, bro.
Where are you going?
I'm screwed, bro. Okay, guys, I got a freaking plan. We're gonna ask AI if they can. Yo, Mr. GPT, can you do my work for me, bro?
Frick, nah, twin. You're tripping, bruh. Do your Miss Vandenberg work now.
What the frick? Alright, I know it's a bit of a downgrade, but we moved to my laptop camera. Anyway, first thing, what is carbon? It's a non-metal. This is metal. No, it's not. This chain, see that's metal. True metal right there. But you know what? Carbon, it's not, dog. You know, like if you see carbon, you'll look at it and you'll be like, it's not a freaking metal. Look at this guy. And what sets them apart is like, okay, new info came out. Actually, metals are freaking, they're malleable, they're conductive, they have ductility, which, like, you know, you got, this is metal, I can like pull it and it's like a wire. But and like malleable, it's like a bar, because I'm like ultra strong, we all know this. Conductivity, okay, if I like shocked it with electricity, it would go through it, but non-metals, they can't do any of that. They're brittle, so like you hit it and it goes like, because I'm also that strong. And you put electricity on it and it just burns. And actually, carbon happens when stuff burns. Oh yeah. Holy callback. Alright, freaking speed round. Okay, atomic number 6. Nope, 6. You've already seen the symbol, man. It's a big freaking C. I'm reading from a notepad. It has a mass of, let's see if I can remember this, 12.010.7 atomic mass units, and it's a solid at room temperature or 68 degrees. However the frick you live, it's probably still solid. And it's called freaking carbon, because if you haven't heard the name yet, it's carbon. Alright, the main similarity where it's vertical column, basically, it's called the family, is having 4 valence electrons. So on the outside, where all the other electrons are, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. On the outside, common ground with its period, all the similarity is that they have weird electron shell structure, but it's not weird because, you know, they all have the same, and you know, it's actually really beautiful because they all come together. Anyway, since we don't know what the frick that is, you and me, the scientists, know it's something to do with 2s 2p, man. But another common ground is their atomic size, and you can probably imagine what that is. You know, their atom sizes. Alright, because I don't want this video to be freaking a million years long, since I'm already over the limit. It's like 3 minutes and 30 seconds right now. Meant to be 2 to 3 minutes. Sorry, Miss Vandenberg. Hopefully it's a great video. Freak, man. I'm gonna put a world map up, because you gotta do that, and then I'll talk about other stuff, and then I'll give a crazy fact when I find one. Alright, since we already kind of knew that carbon was in coal for like thousands of years, 3000 BC something, but like we didn't really know that was an element. We just kind of said there's carbon in that. But sometime around 1772 to 1789, I think he was kind of working on it at the time, Antoine Lavoisier from France, you know, he figured out with their scientists that carbon was an element, and he put it, well, he didn't put it on the periodic table, but they figured out it was an element. Yeah. But Jackson, what are the uses for carbon? Why the frick do we even need this stuff? Well, you already heard me say it. Frickin' carbon's everywhere in fossil fuels, which is our main fuel source today. Anyway, also, when you build stuff, when people build things today, really tall things like skyscrapers, they use carbon to make carbon fiber. And it's really strong, so you don't have to worry so much about integrity than creativity in how it actually looks. And it also makes pencils. It makes graphite for pencils. So if you're writing notes for this right now, then you're using carbon. Great job, dude. Okay, really bizarre fact. We gotta have that too. Carbon black was the first tattoo pigment. So, you know, if you have a tattoo, it was gonna be carbon. And Otzi the Iceman, the oldest dude that we know, the oldest caveman that we have, his tattoos that he had were done with carbon and carbon black. So, yeah, he used carbon too for things other than fuel. So, that's sick.
I am Iceman, I am Iceman, I am Iceman,
What the frick am I doing right now?
I think this project deserves extra credit. It's just way too low due to how much creativity and effort was put into this amazing project. Also, not to mention it's the best project in class.